Welcome, everyone, to Arlington, Texas at AT&T Stadium, site of this year's Goodyear Cotton Bowl, part, of course, of the college football playoff. We've reached the semifinal stage, one last hurdle to clear before the national championship game. We'll find out here today which side has the toughness and the depth to keep driving toward that ultimate goal, the chance to raise that gold trophy over their heads. As we'll see the number 5 seed in this playoff, the Texas Longhorns, taking on the top-seeded team in the playoff, the LSU Tigers. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler, joined by Kirk Herbstreit, and here we go, a college football playoff semifinal. Which team will keep their national championship hopes alive today? Kickoff team is out there, and here we go with this playoff semifinal game. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so a touchback will start at the 25. Fresh set of downs for the offense, first down. Using his legs, it's Gibson. Brought down after a solid run by the senior.
Boy, after all the buildup and all the hype for the playoff game, you love to see the offensive line take control here on this first play. Just establish an identity. Let this defense know who they're facing.
It's a 1st and 10 play coming up for the offense. They're going to run it here. Picks up 3 yards, so 2nd and 7.
Chris, you know, the spread era over the years has always grown offensively, but I've been always impressed with the defenses that really build their defense to play in space, still have an ability to be sound at the line of scrimmage and defend a running game. It's exactly what we saw right there.
Play action fake, looking to throw. Fires it to the wideout. That one falls incomplete. Looking for a flag, doesn't get it. Brings up 3rd down.
Chris, I thought he had his hands on that football. I thought he was going to come down with it. But give the defense all the credit with a big hit to knock that ball loose.
Now from the 40, the offense faces a 3rd and long to keep this drive going. Looking downfield, it's Owens. Goes to his right side there for the completion. And he went backwards after the catch. That'll set up a 4th down now. Longhorns will have to punt this one away. And the return man decides to signal fair catch. Big guys up front lined up. It's 1st down. Looking to pass here. Oh, it's incomplete. That's a good job of the defender to break that up.
Some players just have a real knack for timing their jump, and that defender was able to get a big paw on the ball and bat it away.
Offense getting set up. Here's 2nd down. After the incompletion on 1st down, looking to throw it again. Caught quickly. Brought down, but broke a tackle to produce a solid gain there.
How about the offense here dialing up a good zone beater? Let's give credit to the coordinator for calling the right play at the right time and the receiver finding the hole in that zone.
The offense now looking at a 3rd and short from their own 40, trying to keep this drive going. They'll try to move the chains here on the ground. Looks like LSU has the 1st down.
Yeah, I love that the back didn't really dance around trying to make a big play. He knew it was third down in inches, lower the shoulder, get the first down.
LSU getting set with a 1st and 10 now. Here's the snap. Quarterback drops back. Pulls it in. It's Watkins. He's brought down, but not before getting into enemy territory at the +47.
Boy, it's great to see this quarterback from LSU make that throw and put it right on the money to pick up that first down. And I think that's the big thing that LSU fans want to see is consistency from the quarterback position. There have been moments where you've seen that. There have been other moments where they've been asking for more out of their quarterback. So you had the Burrow moment in 2019 that was historic, one of the best we've ever seen in the sport. But now you want to see throws like this and be a great complement to that running game, and then you become a complete package and a real threat in the SEC.
They bring him down, but not before he gains first down yardage.
Defense kind of lost the running back here. Makes a nice catch and gets the first down in the process.
First down play call coming up. How aggressive will it be? Now here's the toss play. And that run produces a decent gain.
You know, a toss play just starts with the offensive line, whether or not they can set the edge on the outside, whether it's a tackle or a tight end in that same direction. If they do that, you're going to have positive yards. If you can't set that edge, the play's going to blow up.
Game makes it 2nd and medium. Quick throw, catch made on the out route. He picks up the first down, but gets drilled on the tackle.
The key on a third down between the quarterback and the wide receiver is the timing. That quarterback knows that he's got to get the ball out quickly and on time to give his receiver a chance to not just make the catch and stay in bounds, but to be able to give him a chance to maybe get upfield and make a play.
LSU has moved into the red zone. On the shotgun, it's a handoff. Going to try to run inside, but nowhere to go.
Chris, textbook job by the defense surrounding the runner and preventing that play from being bounced to the outside.
Coming to the line on 2nd down. This is important. They want to avoid a 3rd and long. And the quarterback dropping back. Pressure is coming. Able to get the pass away, but took a hit that time.
Man, the quarterback got nailed there, Chris. We'll have to take another look. He gets the ball out, but he took a big hit. This offensive line has got to do a better job at taking care of their superstar if they want to have a chance to win this game.
An important 3rd down conversion coming here in the red zone. Dropping back. They're going to throw for the first down. Quarterback delivers complete to the right side. Brought down just short of the end zone. It'll be 1st and goal from the 1.
Man, you just continue to see the chemistry between these two. And they told us yesterday in our production meeting, they spent hours and hours of working and developing that chemistry and that rhythm by throwing together throughout those summer months. And, man, it's starting to really pay off. He's become his security blanket for the quarterback, and especially on 3rd down, get him the ball.
The defense backed up against their own end zone. He powers into the end zone. Touchdown, LSU. That kind of execution, a long drive, that's why this team made it to the college football playoff.
That's exactly right. Being able to mix in the run with the pass, picking up first downs, and eventually coming up with the touchdown. That is a tough thing to do, and they made it look easy.
And he knocks through the PAT. Kickoff team has come on the field now to send this one away. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone. The offense will start at the 25. Texas offense comes back out on the field. The last drive, they came up empty, had to kick it away. Can they come up with something here? Defense is coming after him. He's looking to scramble. He'll be wrapped up on the scramble there, settling for a short gain. Now it's second down here. They'll keep it on the ground with the draw play. The gain is enough to move the sticks. Ball at the 40. Offense comes up to the line. They might have a chance for a couple more plays before the quarter expires. On 1st and 10, looking to throw. And they heave it deep downfield. And the pass is intercepted. A takeaway for the defense. It's a big return off the INT. They steal their offensive possession. Back at it to start the quarter. Offense getting set to run a 1st down play. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. Catch made on the out route. They bring down the receiver, but that's a nice gain on that play.
Anytime a quarterback and a receiver are in sync, you've got a chance to make a very successful play. Great job here by the offense.
Completion sets up a 2nd down play. An inside give now from the shotgun. Tackled, but only after picking up a fresh set of downs.
Well, I would just stick with this RPO. That's a really solid gain, and it's plays like this that eventually make that defense collapse down. Then you can pull it and hit a big play through the air to your receiver.
It's a solid run, gives the offense a 1st down and a new set of downs. And he'll set up to throw. Looks toward the sideline, finds the running back. Defense reacts quickly, a very short gain on the play.
Hey, they get some positive yards here, but just from sitting up here looking down, Chris, I kind of have a sense that they wanted a little bit more on that play.
LSU now operating in the red zone. Out of the shotgun, he hands it off. They stop him, but it's a 1st down.
Look, I realize on any play call, when it's properly executed, it can go to the house for a touchdown. But the runs that really make a game plan work are the ones where you get just what you need. And he barely got the 1st down, but he got it.
Nowhere to run. They'll corral him for no gain.
That back just had nowhere to go. Got to give credit to the defense and their run fits on that play.
Second down and goal upcoming. There's the snap, and he's looking to throw. Pass caught. Can he get in? And he will score. Touchdown, Tigers. And they'll set up now for the extra point try. And the kick is up and good. They tack on a point to their lead. Here's the kickoff team. Let's see if they give the returner an opportunity to bring this back. Kick bounces out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. The Longhorns offense takes the field. This offense trying to bounce back. The last possession ended in a pick. 1st down. Looking to throw the football. Quarterback finds a target on the right. It's complete. They bring him down, but a big chunk of yardage on the play.
Well, it's so easy to get caught up under the receivers and the quarterback, and your eyes get lost. You forget about the running back. Nice catch and a 1st down for this offense.
About time this offense gets going. It's a 1st and 10. He'll try to pick up the yardage on the ground. And he's able to find some running room. Nice pickup.
Great job by the offensive line here, opening up some holes and giving the running back room to run on 1st down. Plays like this can open up the playbook for the play caller, allow him to make that defense think, are they going to run? Maybe play action, maybe throw the ball downfield.
Caught near the sticks. It's Washington. They bring him down, but that gain moves the ball all the way to the 31.
This is why running the football is so important. You run the ball, and then you go play action. It affects the eyes of the safeties and the linebackers and frees up some space for the tight end to be able to pick up a nice gain.
And he picks up the 1st down before they get him to the ground.
Boy, how about that play, Chris? That thing just opened up. The back shot through there with great acceleration. What a pickup there on 1st down.
Longhorns lining up here on 1st and 10. In the red area, it's Clark. Ball carrier brought down at the 4. Offense in great scoring position here.
Just love watching this back run. Gets behind that offensive line, lowers his pads, and it's a nice, solid game.
That's the 2-minute warning. Let's see if this offense can do something before the break to cut into this big lead. So down here in the red zone, every yard tough to find. Here is a crucial play coming up. He'll hand it off. They try the middle, but gain nothing on that play.
Well, that's an excellent effort here by this defense, staying in their run fits. They holding their own at the line and making the tackle. The offense just couldn't get enough of a push to get anything going there.
And they convert here on 3rd down in the red zone. This is a 4-point type of play, touchdown or field goal. Makes the catch. Can he get in? Steps out of bounds after a solid game, which sets up a 1st and goal for the offense.
Good job here by this offense coming up with his 1st down on that 3rd down play. They knew they're going to have to deal with a lot of pressure, did their job, gave the quarterback time. They convert, and listen, you're down.
Muscles across the goal line. Touchdown, Longhorns.
Chris, we're still early in this football game. We're in the 2nd quarter. It's a critical touchdown to get their confidence to believe that they can come back and still win this game.
Kicking team out for the PAT try. Kick is good, and the kicker got clobbered. Flags all over the field. Pretty easy call for the head coach. He will accept that penalty, of course. Now the kickoff team is out on the field. And this won't be returnable out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. The offense with 5 receivers now, empty backfield. First play of the drive, they'll come out throwing. Pulls it in. It's Turner. He's marked out of bounds after an excellent game, but there is a flag on the field. This one might be coming back. And the head coach will decide to accept the penalty and take the yardage. This line getting set up. It's a 1st down play. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. Going for a big play downfield. Oh, that one's picked off. Look out, he's got some space. Steps out after a crucial takeaway. This could be a big turning point.
Well, mistake by the quarterback of putting that up in the air, but a great play by the free safety. You know, you sit back and cover 3. The center fielder is the free safety. He's got his eyes on the quarterback, and when that ball is released, he's got to show an athletic ability to be able to go find the football and come down with it for an interception.
Back to throw. It's Owens. Running back grabs it on a screen. Defense makes the tackle, but that screen produces a pretty solid gain. The timeout is called to talk strategy. Close game here as we approach halftime.
This is what you love to see, right? Quarterback does a nice job of looking and finding his open receiver, and he waits to the last possible second. In fact, Chris, he gets hit as he gets that ball out of his hands. So good job of showing some strength and a good job of throwing with accuracy as he's taking that hit.
The Longhorns are on the move here.
Well, it's a nice job up front by the offensive line, but give the running back an assist for setting those blocks up before he's able to get downfield for the first down.
First down play call. How aggressive will it be? And the quarterback looking to make a play through the air. Makes the catch. It's Clark.
Now, the running back that time just kind of sneaks out of the backfield and shows his hands on that nice catch.
Looking to pass here on second down. Quarterback escapes the pocket. On the move, but can't find a receiver, and he's brought down. And now the defense will call a timeout before this critical down, just to get everybody on the same page. Offense been in reverse here. Now a long way to go to convert this third down. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Bringing pressure. It's caught. They will rule that a catch, a huge game through the air.
Now we're starting to see this offense look like they've looked all year long. Listen, to be able to get to a playoff opportunity, your offense has got to be able to show an ability to hit throws like this on third down. They hit it, they keep the drive alive. Now they have a chance to put points on the board.
They'll have to hurry now. Second down with the clock ticking. Defense takes their third and final timeout of the half to talk strategy. Here comes a crucial second down play. Every yard tough to find down here in the red zone. Takes the toss, heads to his right. And the senior able to make the stop after a short gain. And the offense will call a timeout. That's their second of the half.
The offense that time just trying to get the ball out in the perimeter, trying to find some space to be able to get their speed into. Pretty good job by the defense of slowing them down.
This is crucial. Defense needing a stop on third down, trying to force a field goal. Fighting for yardage, but the defense stops him just short of that first down marker. Now the offense will call a timeout here. Something they didn't like about what they saw there. Wanting to make an adjustment before this critical down. Longhorns will look to convert here on fourth down. Fourth down. He's throwing for it. The pass makes it across the goal line. Touchdown, Texas. And now the try here for the extra point. And he knocks it right through. So an important touchdown just before halftime. Not much time for the opposing offense to try to answer before the break. And the fair catch signaled for and taken. The offense comes back out there. Not much time left. Perhaps just time for a couple plays before the half. Here comes a first down pass attempt. Quick throw to the left side. And it's complete. What a grab by the receiver right near the sideline.
Chris, to me, I think the quarterback wanted to get this ball thrown downfield, but good coverage forces him to throw it underneath. But give an assist to the O-line, giving him enough time to be able to evaluate that coverage.
On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. Looking for his big tight end. Makes the catch downfield. And a big game before he goes out of bounds. The offense keeps churning, gets a fresh set of downs.
Chris, that's another positive game for this offense, and this quarterback continues to show why he's had such a great year this year. When he has time to throw, he gets his feet set. He's as accurate as any quarterback in the country.
This try is no good. And that one's off target, and the game will remain tied. And that will do it for the first half here. Kevin Connors now has our halftime update. Longhorns will kick this away to begin the second half. He'll call for the fair catch here. Okay, so here comes the LSU offense back on the field. First play of the third quarter is a handoff. Try to run it up the middle, but get nothing.
It was an excellent effort by this defense, just staying in their run fits, holding their own at the line of scrimmage, and then making a tackle. Offense just couldn't get enough of a push to get any yards at all.
Second down after that previous play. The pass is intercepted. He's got some room and some blockers here. Touchdown, Longhorns. And the defense adds 6 with the interception return. And the interception taken to the house, a pick-6 potential game-changing play there.
Man, nothing gets a defense, and especially a defensive coordinator, more fired up than a pick-6. And let's not forget, give credit to some of those other defenders for making some key blocks to spring that touchdown loose.
They'll try to add the lead now with PAT. PAT makes it a 7-point lead. Kickoff team on the field getting set now. This one will be fair caught. And here comes that LSU offense back onto the field. They have got to bounce back on this possession after throwing a pick-6 last time out here. On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. Catch made down the left side, an explosive play. Tackle made after a big gain. So the ball placed right at midfield as the offense starts with a 1st and 10. Quarterback sets up, looking for an open man. He's moving out of the pocket. On the run here, lets it go. But they can't make the connection. Ball's incomplete.
That's a misfire there, Chris. This passing game has got to be able to get into sync and find a rhythm.
Second down play coming up for this offense. They snap it. Quarterback looking to throw the ball. Grab down the middle. It's Turner. They get him down, but the gain moves the ball to the +40. LSU getting set with a 1st and 10 coming up.
It was a great completion here. Quarterback puts this ball on the money. And when you talk about LSU and to talk about the history, it's easy to bring up Joe Burrow in 2019. But, Chris, you've been following this as long as I have. You know that when LSU is really dangerous, they get consistent play from the quarterback. Doesn't have to be Burrow, but just a guy that can be efficient, be a good leader, and complement the running game. And right now you're starting to see that from this team. Good completion. Now, can you do it consistently? Because if you can, with the athletes they have around that position, they become a real threat.
First down here for this offense. Quarterback drops back from the shotgun, looking for a receiver. He makes the grab. To get him down quickly, not much of a gain on that completion. Made the catch, but he was surrounded, Kirk. Not much room to run.
They did a really good job that time of leveraging him out in space. I thought he might have a chance to be able to shake loose because he is so elusive. But defense, as you said, did a really good job in the open field surrounding him. Just nowhere for him to go to pick up any more positive yards.
That completion makes it 2nd and medium. quarterback drops back, probing the secondary. Caught over the middle. It's Turner. And he's brought down, but he does have enough for the first down.
Chris, man, I have no idea how you let that guy get that open. You know for a fact, all week long, in fact, they brought it up in our meetings yesterday, that they've got to stop this receiver, and then you lose track of him, and they're lucky that didn't go as a touchdown.
LSU is now operating in the red zone. First down, looking to throw the ball. Running back has it on a screen now. They never had a chance tackled in the backfield.
Trying to bait this defensive line to believing they have a shot to get to the quarterback on the pass. Instead, they recognize screen right away, make a really nice play for a lost yardage.
Offense lines up. This is the 7th play now on this drive. They'll look to throw it here on second down. He's running out of time here. He's picked for a 3rd time tonight. And that's a solid return after the interception.
Well, this defense has been great the entire football game here. They knew they had a lot of pressure on them in the playoff. They stepped up and played well all game long, and now they get a critical interception here late in this game.
Okay, the Texas offense comes back out on the field. They punched it in the last possession. Can they do it again, or will this defense make some adjustments to get a stop? They'll tackle him at the 17-yard line.
I'll take that every single time. Offensive line does a nice job up front. This back's vision and ability to get positive yards by lowering his pads on full display right there.
Tight end goes in motion before the snap. Looking for a gap. It's Clark. And they'll stop him after a short gain.
The defense coordinator this week, all week, telling us about gap integrity, not giving this running back any creases at all. Really sound defense on that play.
Interesting play call here. 3rd and short inside their own 20. They want to get this drive going, or a punt could give the opponents excellent field position. Makes a quick grab. Defense wraps him up after the catch, but he's just short of the first down.
Man, really good job here by the defense, flying around, recognizing the ball is out, and then making the tackle short of the first down.
The Longhorns will line up to punt it away. And he'll kick it away now for the 2nd time. It's a fake. Looking to throw it. He's going for a big play downfield. The gamble pays off. They'll move the sticks. Oh, and he's in the clear now. It's a foot race. No stopping him. Takes it all the way. Touchdown, Texas. Now the touchdown off the trip play, and the punter executes the pass pretty.
Yeah, how about this punter showing the arm there with a nice touch for the touchdown? But also, how about the head coach and the special teams coordinator? Takes a lot of courage to call that play, hoping it will work out.
Attack on the PAT. It's a 2-touchdown lead now, 28-14. Now they get set to kick it away. Returner decides to fair catch this. And that Bayou Bengals offense is back out on the field. They had some good things going on the last drive, but it ended suddenly with the pick. Let's see what they can do here. Handoff from the shotgun. Breaking free at the 35. And they'll move the 6 on that one. It's a first down at the 42. Timeout is called by the defense. That's their first of the half. Fresh set of downs for the offense. First down. Looks like the QB is changing the play at the line. Looking to throw it on first down. And it's incomplete. The defender arrived the same time as the football. And now it's second down.
You get a tight end like this, and you know he's used to dishing out the punishment. But here, he's the one that has to absorb the contact. And as a result, he's unable to hold on to the football.
Incomplete. So it's second down and 10. Offense looking to throw the ball. Looking for his back. Catch made across the middle by the running back. Tackled, but not before he gets into enemy territory at the 45. And looking to throw now on first down. He's escaping the pocket now. And he'll wisely throw that one away.
Man, I like this play. And not only is it the right play, throwing it away like that, but given that he had no other option, he just did what he's supposed to do to survive and get ready for this next down.
Incompletion makes it second down. Looking to throw it again. Lets it fly to the wideout. Looks downfield and connects with a wide-open wide receiver. Finally brought down, but the offense moving close to the red zone here.
Chris, is it possible to be DBU and wide receiver U at the same time? I think the LSU fans think it's possible. They always seem to have great defensive backs, and they always have pass catchers that just show up and show out week after week, year after year.
That's caught. It's Sampson. Brought down, but the completion moves the ball inside the 10-yard line. Defense getting pushed back. Quarterback drops back. He's got it right near the end zone. And he's in. Touchdown, Bayou Bengals. They're set now to try the PAT. PAT up and good. They get a little bit closer. Getting set to kick the ball off now. That one bounces through the end zone, so they'll start at the 25. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. They'll run it out of the shotgun.
You know, in an era that we live in right now, everybody wants to spread the field around, try to create space, try to create one-on-one matchups, and the defense is countered over the years by trying to play out wide. But here's a great example. The defense has the ability to play wide, but still be solid at the line of scrimmage, not give up big run plays.
Here we go. First play of the quarter. Offense setting up for a second down play. On the ground, it's Gibson. The gain moves the ball to the 34.
Man, you know, the back gets a lot of the attention here, and he's a good back. I love to see that offensive line win the battle of the line of scrimmage.
Solid gain on the running play. Third down now. They'll try to run for the first down. Brought down, but it's past the line to gain.
Hey, you got to do what you got to do. You got to rely on that offensive line in the running game here to be able to secure a victory. Good call, and just keep working that clock.
They're going to run it. That's a nice wrap-up there by the junior.
Yeah, I like the run play here. And offensively, at this point in the game, you want to remain in that attack mode first, while also staying in bounds and working that clock.
Here's the second down play. Ball handed off. Stopped short of the marker after just a short gain. A gain sets up a third down play. Linebacker shifting around now. Drop for a loss after the catch on third down. Sets up a fourth down now.
This play's really well defended here by the defense. They try to sneak the back out. The defense is aware of it. Not only aware of it, keep him short of the line of scrimmage for a loss. Sometimes those backs can sneak out unidentified. This time the defense saw him and made the play.
They've converted both previous fourth down attempts, so why not try to make it 3 for 3? To throw, it's Lagway. The pocket breaking down. He did not get it. A crucial play by this defense. What a fourth down stop.
Well, the ball's close to midfield, and this offense is trying to get things going here in the second half. I understand the aggressive mindset, but this one could cost them.
Okay, so here comes the LSU offense back on the field. They were clicking last time. Great protection. The pitch and catch was solid. Right down for a touchdown. Easy throw to a wide-open receiver downfield. They bring him down, but an explosive play by this offense. Big gain.
That is great arm strength and accuracy by this quarterback. And let's not forget the wide receiver's job of bringing it in for that big gain.
LSU has moved into the red zone. And the ball is handed off out of the shotgun. Oh, look out. The football is free. Defense were... Well, it's a turnover.
How about this defense flying in there trying to get their hat on the ball? They do, and they're able to pounce on it for a big turnover.
So the challenge doesn't work. That'll cost the head coach a timeout. We'll see if that comes into play later in the ballgame. And the Longhorns offense takes the field. Last possession, they were stopped on fourth down, but it didn't cost them anything. And they put together something here. Stopped short of the 25, but it's enough to move the sticks.
Man, just complimentary football, really, in a nutshell. They get this football back thanks to their own defense, creating that turnover, working with the lead like this. Really, it's all but over. Now the offense is just thinking about running the football and working that clock.
On 1st and 10, looking to throw. The pass is incomplete. What's the play call here on 2nd down for this offense? Quarterback keeps the football. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2.
Well, we got a smart offensive coordinator on our hands today, Chris. Great job of just keep feeding this running back, keep it on the ground, working with the lead in the 4th quarter, force them to use all their timeouts, and just keep working that clock.
Here we are late in a close game. Crucial play coming up, 3rd and long. Dropping back, looking to throw for the 1st down. Fires it to the wideout. And he pulls in the catch. They bring him down, but that's a good play. Moves the ball to the 39.
Oh, big hookup here. But forced to throw the ball on 3rd down, and the connection's going to keep this drive alive, and also, more importantly, just keep that clock moving.
So the clock stops as we head into the final 2 minutes of play here. This defense needing to step up and make a play now. The Longhorns offense is on the move now. And they'll keep it on the ground, trying to run some clock. He'll be taken down, but he does have 1st down yardage.
Nothing better than an offense on 1st down to be able to pick up big positive yards like that. You can either keep giving it to the back, or it can set up play action and get the defense to come up to the line of scrimmage, and you can throw it over top of it.
Handing off on the draw play. The gain is 3 yards, so 2nd and 7. And now a timeout taken by the defense, trying to preserve as much clock as possible for their offense. sixth play of the drive coming up. And there's the handoff. Take it down, but not before he makes the first down.
You know, offensive linemen are just a certain breed. They're always going to do their job, no matter who's back there carrying the ball. I'll tell you what, they have a little bit more confidence when the person that's carrying the ball can break off some big-time runs. That makes them block just a little bit harder, knowing what he's potentially capable of doing.
Ball is snapped, and the quarterback will just take a knee. Well, that's a great performance in a pressure moment, but now the job gets even more exciting, even bigger as they go on to the national championship game and play for that trophy.
And this is a new era. I mean, think about the weeks, the amount of games that these guys have been able to play, and to be able to accomplish this, to get to the national championship, that says everything about the endurance of this football team, both mentally and physically, and they get one more hurdle to see if they can become the national champs.
And that is going to wrap it up. We enjoyed this one here. For Kirk Herbstreit, I'm Chris Fowler, and this has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.